In the heart of Eldoret, a storm brewed over a powerful tycoon's mansion. That night, a beautiful young woman named Xena arrived as the new maid. She was breathtaking, smooth dark skin, piercing eyes, and a calm, eerie aura. Everyone in the mansion whispered behind her back. She was too pretty to be scrubbing floors. But Xena wasn't just a maid. The tycoon's only son, Kev, was instantly drawn to her. He followed her every step, enchanted by her grace. She began cooking for him, feeding him sweet words and spicy meals that seemed to melt his mind. In secret, she worshipped blood. Under her bed, she drew strange symbols in red ink, lit black candles, and whispered to forces unseen. Kev's dreams turned dark. Xena took him deep into the forest where hooded figures chanted in circles. She introduced him to her church, a hidden cult that welcomed the twisted and thirsty. Kev, hopelessly in love, accepted her rituals, even when she smeared blood on his lips during a kiss. But it wasn't love she wanted. It was control. Xena lied to Kev. She told him his father had abused her. Kev, burning with rage, decided to kill his father. They planned it together, every move rehearsed like a dance. One night, he crept into his father's study with a knife. But Mr. B was waiting. Xena appeared suddenly, soaked in blood, holding a silver cup. Kev froze. "You were never supposed to kill him," she said coldly. Then she slashed Kev's arm and began collecting his blood. Kev collapsed, staring at his father. "She tricked me," were his final words. That was supposed to be the end. But something darker began. Mr. B, though devastated by his son's death, couldn't stop thinking about Xena. She haunted his dreams. And then, she returned. She wore a black lace dress to Kev's funeral, her face veiled, her lips painted red. "Who are you?" Mr. B whispered. "Just a maid," she smiled. Days later they kissed. In the garden. Under the stars. On Kev's bed. Xena, the same woman who had taken his son's life, now became his secret lover. She wrapped herself around him like silk, making him feel alive again. No one in the house suspected a thing. By day, she cleaned floors. By night, she rode in his car to fancy hotels, private villas, and forest lodges where they made passionate love. But after every night of pleasure, someone died. A bartender. A hotel watchman. A housemaid. She fed in silence. And Mr. B? He helped her without knowing. She whispered to him, "You make me so hungry," and he would smile, not understanding. Soon she had him firing anyone who got too close. The cook. The driver. The guards. "They smell like betrayal," she would hiss. Mr. B obeyed her like a boy lost in love. Her hunger grew worse. She stopped hiding. Her eyes began to glow when no one looked. Blood became her perfume. She started feeding during the day. Yet no one saw the monster growing inside her. The newspapers screamed of killings. A vampire in a Kenyan city? People joked. Xena just smiled at the headlines. She took over the mansion slowly, room by room. And one day Mr. B changed his will, leaving everything to her. Then she booked them into a 5-star hotel suite. The bed was covered in red petals. They made love one last time. As he whispered, "I love you," she smiled kindly and stroked his chest. Then, her hands wrapped around his throat. He gasped. "Xena?" She dug her nails into his skin and bit deep into his neck, drinking him dry. "Why?" he begged. She leaned close to his ear, voice no longer soft, but demonic. "I crave blood, not men." She left his body tangled in silk sheets and walked out of the hotel like nothing had happened. But she didn't run. She went back to the mansion, her mansion now. The gates opened for her. The staff bowed. No one knew what she had done. She returned to Mr. B's study, sat on his leather chair, and crossed her legs like royalty. By day, she lived like a queen. By night, she hunted. She stared into the mirror, eyes glowing red, and whispered to herself, "Surely, a maid to die for."